During the setup, for example, during setup. Yeah, that was kind of interesting.
This is obviously the biggest annual showcase of artists from the Arab world. But we just find that global footprint extending out towards Africa, towards South Asia, through the Middle East. So it's this very unique mishmash of very renowned galleries from Europe and America, showing some of the best-known artists that are working in the world today, together with fresh young art spaces from across these regions, which are perhaps not so well represented at fairs in Europe and America today. Well, over the last decade, we've seen this enormous and very fundamental shift take place in the art world. 10 years ago, one would ordinarily say, London, Paris, New York, these are the centres of the art world. What we've seen happen in the last 10 years is this enormous shift towards the east, in which cities like Hong Kong and Dubai have emerged as gateways to wider Asia region, including the Middle East in our case, and also the various art scenes of Africa. And the growth of the fair really mirrors this shift that has taken place. So for any gallery anywhere in the world today, the galleries that are really making it are ones that see themselves as international, as global, as needing a completely global database of collectors and of curators that they reach out to.
And just I like to mention we have Eduardo Basualdo's Open Sea of the Time Disappearing. I think the similarities, they do exist, and I feel them in food, in smell, in tastes. I feel them when I get to the airport here in the Middle East. If sometimes it feels like I'm getting to the airport in São Paulo. Sometimes I'm walking here in the street and I hear someone talking like, oh, they're Brazilians. No, they're not. So it's the way, the tone of the voice, and then how does this translate to art and to culture and to all these disciplines in art?
I mean, from something as mundane as food, all the way through to artists who are working on ideas to do with migration, to do with dual nationalities, to do with this kind of vibrancy of being in a part of the world which has an art scene that is becoming of international interest, which is obviously very similar to the Middle East too. So we share this kind of dynamism and sense of arrival on the international stage.
For me, it's more about how do you make the world smaller, and how do you make cultures look at each other in a way that maybe they see each other in the mirror, maybe they find the similarities, maybe they find the bridges, maybe they don't find bridges at all.